What's up guys, this is Andy George, reporting from the garage for another video update. Sorry for not having a music video for this week. What's happened is I've been in and out of cold and have been unable to do any vocals whatsoever. I mean, I've been working on some new tracks. I don't have anything substantial enough yet for any kind of teasers or like or a video, like a drum video like I did with Geeorj last week, or the week before. So yeah, basically I've had a cold and it's just been like, you know, waking up every morning just like and I have spasm attacks as well, and it's not good. That's a lie. Anyway, so yeah, thank you very much for all of your feedback and all of your support and all your comments. I always look forward to reading them, like any new comments or any new messages I get. I love responding to the messages. Some people have asked me some questions recently about putting together a CD, whether that's like if I do my own original music or if I'm going to do a CD with the covers that I've done. And regarding the covers, it's a bit of a tricky situation, and it's a bit too much work trying to get permission from the labels and the artists and stuff. So to actually, you know, pull off a CD for all the covers is kind of a bit too much work, really. And I like the fact that they go with the videos as well. So for anybody who's thinking, you know, for anybody who's hoping for a CD with all the covers, I'm not really prepared to do one at the moment. Sorry. But people have been asking me about my original music as well, asking me if I have any material of my own, and this is what I'd like to talk about today, because yes, I actually do. And what it is it's original material, all original, 100%, and it's gonna be a project for metal music. And what it is it's like a huge sort of like concept. It's going to be like an album's worth of material. Like, I'm not sure if I'm going to make an album out of it, like a full-length album, or you know, I might also do like, or I might instead do 2 EPs, just to see, like, you know, release one like when I can, release the next one like 6 months later or something like that, see how it goes. But the whole project in itself is a very metal project. It gets very intense at times, very angry. It's also very progressive and has lots of industrial influences as well. Like, everything's literally just been thrown in, and it's just been a huge clusterfuck to produce, right? But what you can expect from this project is, yeah, just a lot of stuff that's not afraid to like go outside the boundaries of what you're used to hearing in metal. So if you're looking for something that's very straightforward, you know, there are elements of that within this. Like, it doesn't always go completely outside the box. You know, there are some sort of, you know, there are some structured parts of each song. But if you're looking for a whole physical product that's like, you know, full of pop songs, but pop metal songs, then yeah, this is, yeah, you're probably not gonna find a lot of stuff interesting in this album, because it is just a lot of experimentation, really. I mean, basically this is gonna be my big release of the year. I'm hoping to bring it out in November, December time. And yeah, it's the big release because it's basically been what I've been working on it for like a year now. Like, all the covers that I've done have basically just been like trying to find out different production techniques, you know, trying to find new things to make my mixes sound better. And yeah, I think I've reached the point where the mixes are starting to sound pretty good now. So I'm starting to produce all the stuff. I've recorded all the drums, all the guitars, all the bass for all the tracks but one, and that's the one I'm currently working on at the moment. Actually, the electronic part is actually just like underneath this video at the moment, just in the background. You can probably hear it. Yeah, and it's really like sort of it's sort of, I don't know, it reminds me of Linkin Park. No, that's what I'm not trying to go for Linkin Park, but I mean, yeah, you get the idea. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to releasing it. Again, it's probably gonna have, it's probably gonna be released on a physical format, but that depends on how it does online first. Like, if it generates enough attention from people, and if people want physical copies of it, then yeah, I might see if I can get some professional artwork done for it or something, which would be really cool. So yeah, that's basically the lowdown on the new album, or 2 EPs, whatever I decide to do. And yeah, if you wanted to hear any of the material that I've got so far, I do have teasers of most of the songs on the YouTube channel. So what I'll do is I'll put together a link right here, and what you can do is you can just click on that link and it'll take you to the first teaser, Blackly Minded, and then there's a bunch of annotations which will take you to the next teaser each time if you're interested to hear on what I'm able to do. Okay, so enough about the original music. I wanted to just take some time to talk about the covers as well. Lots of requests have been flooding in, actually, and they're all really good suggestions, like all really good songs. I do like them very much. I also like the fact that some people are thinking outside the box. Someone suggested that I do a cover of Him. You know, that one band. That's yeah. If you remember those guys, I'm not sure if they're still together or not, but if they are, good. But yeah, stuff like that. I mean, I love suggestions like that. Just things that can make me go, oh yeah, I remember those guys. Yeah, I'll check those guys out and see if I can do them. So yeah, keep the suggestions coming. The majority of the suggestions have been focusing towards things like Meshuggah and Pantera, and some flipping big names of metal to try and cover successfully. And yeah, that's kind of like, yeah, with Pantera there's kind of like a pressure to sort of find a song that, first of all, I can play on guitar. I mean, you know, Dimebag was like, you know, he was freakishly good at guitar, especially for how much he drank. But he's awesome, you know, rest in peace. But trying to find something that I could play on guitar. Drums isn't that much of a situation for me. I can do most Pantera on drums. Vocals as well. Vocals is the big thing, because, you know, with a voice like this, I can't really do a successful Phil Anselmo without having to fucking blast my voice with effects, or having to like drop it down like 5 tones. I'm not sure about Pantera. There might be something later on. I might do something really special, but if I did a Pantera song, I was seriously considering doing the song Becoming. With Meshuggah, it's trying to find a way to get my guitars tuned that low, because they use 8-string guitars most of the time, and I checked out the tab for their song Stenga, and basically Stenga is, if you didn't know, it's a whole octave down from standard E. So yeah, imagine 12 steps down from standard E. That's how fucking low the song is. Crazy bastards. So because I have 6-string guitars, the actual, not floating trem guitars either, so they don't have like the locking nut, but they have these nuts which are like, you know, they've been pre-shaped to fit most general gauges of strings, but because 8-string gauges are so thick, they wouldn't actually fit on my guitar. That's actually genuinely the situation. They won't actually fit on the guitar because of these little nuts at the top. So the thing that I'm considering doing is just playing in standard E. For, you know, I think if I did do a Meshuggah cover, it would definitely be Stenga, because I do love that song, and it's nice and simple, and yeah, it's really easy to get into. It's a good song to like, it's a good song to represent in my opinion, what Meshuggah are about. But yeah, another way to do it is like, you know, I've been looking into getting a Morpheus drop tune or a Morpheus bomber, but it's more expense, and I've just got to kind of like decide whether or not I'm going to be doing it and whether or not I can do it successfully. Right, so hopefully that's kept you guys up to speed. You know, I mean, that's basically the future of Geeorj at the moment. I've got the album that's going to be coming out. Hopefully, the songs will hopefully all be released in November or December. I mean, one thing that I did want to know is, would you guys prefer me to bring out the whole thing in one huge package and just say, okay, here are all the songs, have a listen to them all, yeah, enjoy yourself, have a laugh? Or for me to just, you know, bring out a song like one at a time when they're done, because some songs will be finished earlier than others, and I can probably make that happen. So like you get just like, hey, here's this song for this month, and then a couple of weeks later it's like, okay, you have another song here, and then just more songs, so there's always like new material to listen to. So if you prefer one or the other, then yeah, leave a comment, because I'd really like to know, because with the online distribution stuff, it is all about what you guys would rather have in terms of the actual physical content. I mean, how it's sort of formatted. So yeah, keep commenting, subscribe if you're new, and if you could share the page, and if you could share some of the covers that are going to be coming up, that would be absolutely amazing. Again, I love reading all the comments. I've read every single comment on Facebook and YouTube so far, and I haven't had time to respond to all of them, but I do respond to every personal message that I get on either website. So if you wanted me to answer one of your questions, then yeah, drop me a personal message, and yeah, a reply should be coming your way. Okay. I'll wrap this up now because it's been going on for about 12 minutes now. Cool. Yeah, have a good week, guys. I'll see you next week, hopefully for the next cover, if my cold gets better. It's getting better today. Noticed improvements. But yeah, it basically started from the soil work cover, so it's been getting worse since then. So yeah, it's just been kind of like I haven't been able to do anything. But if it gets better, then expect a cover for next week. I've got a good idea about what I want to do. It's a cover of another band that I've already done. So it's not something completely new, but it's another cover from one of the bands I've already done. So expect something very cool. I'll see you guys next time. Have a great week. I'm Geeorj Music. See you later, guys.